The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Stanford's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each off.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Shakes off the defender. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Jones to throw. He's going to take off. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So UConn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Makes a grab over the middle. And they get him down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got it behind the line. It's Darnold. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies are on the move. Good enough for first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Cardinal pen deep in their own end, looking for a little room here on 1st down. The give to Davis. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. On the run, it's Roach. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Jones wants to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jones to throw. Right on target this time.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They go to the draw. Nice move there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Black. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll ride Davis here. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. The throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. UConn will have to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hall. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Jones to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the phone.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UConn offense goes back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching... They've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
UConn quick to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Third down coming.
Scanning the field, it's Estrada. Looking down the middle. Lost, the defense is wide open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UConn. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Central Michigan.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hall.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll move the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Black. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Rides the back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air, it's Estrada. Swings it out to his running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
This UConn offense really has it going. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Back to throw, it's Estrada. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Brings up 2nd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Estrada. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going over the top. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
caught over the middle. It's Hall. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Jones to throw. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab on. Make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll get rid of it. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul in Oxford who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the play fake. And and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The UConn offense goes back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
To the air, it's Estrada. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Good enough for a first down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. This time he's got him, and he's dragged down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Touchdown, Huskies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Black. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Jones wants to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hall. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the catch. Turning it on. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Timeout, Stanford.
The play action fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the score. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.